Hi friends, welcome to today's class. My name is Arianna Elizabeth and welcome to today's full body flow. You will only need yourself and a mat, so whenever you're ready, we'll come on down to lying on our backs. All right, coming down to the mat. Feet are going to be flat on the mat. Slowly roll it all the way down. Arms can reach up overhead, reaching all the way towards the top of your mat, maybe even past it. Big breath in. Exhale. Relax your arms down, elbows bend, and we'll just sway the knees side to side. Should feel good on the lower back. Relaxing the palms, just letting your fingers naturally curl in, and then let the knees go to the left. Let that sit for a second, maybe gaze to the right. And the knees up and over to the right. Gaze maybe goes to the left. Very nice. Bringing it back up. You can stamp your feet up on the ceiling. Flex your feet towards your feet. Yeah, your feet and your toes towards your face. Wiggle your toes. Point your feet. Flex. Wiggle. Point. Flex. One more wiggle, point, and flex. Nice. Bend into the knees. Open up those knees nice and wide. Hold onto the outer edges of your feet and rock side to side. Make sure you're breathing here. Add some space between your teeth. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Big breath in and exhale. Nice job. We'll bring those knees in together and let's take 3 rocks up to a seat. For 3, 2, and 1. You can cross the legs, but just make sure there's some space between your ankles. Inhale, arms reach up tall. Exhale, right hand comes down, bend into that right elbow, reach over with the left arm. And then we're gonna sweep that left arm forward and over to the left. Left palm is down, right arm reaches up and over. Nice. On the next exhale, sweep that right arm forward. Maybe reaching it more behind you this time. Left arm reaches up and back. On the next exhale, sweeping it down. Left hand reaches a little bit more behind you. Right arm reaches up. Nice. One more on both sides. Very nice. Bringing it all the way up. Both hands reach behind you. Interlace your fingers and just roll the shoulders back. Gaze stays forward. Lifting your wrists up, up, up. And then slowly bringing your arms in towards you, giving yourself a big hug here. Very nice. Alrighty. You can bring those hands down in front of you and make your way to lifting your hips up and back, feet flat on the mat. So you're making an upside down V with your body. Palms are pressed into the mat. And we'll just shift the hips side to side while you keep the balls of your feet planted. Maybe your heels are touching the mat, maybe they're not. Either way is totally fine. Hips are just going side to side. Very nice. We'll send that gaze forward and then lift the heels. Take a few steps towards your hands. So your feet are behind your wrists. Bend into your knees. Grasp on the opposite elbows. Drop your head so that you're looking directly between your legs and then close your eyes. You can nod your head yes. Shake it no. Sway side to side as you slowly begin to straighten through the legs. Very nice. If you'd like, you can take a bind here, bringing your arms behind your back, interlace those fingers, and then just letting the wrist drop overhead. Maybe rocking some weight into your toes if that feels okay. If not, you can just bend back into your knees. One more breath in. Slow exhale out and release your hands down with control. Nice. Straightening through the legs, we're going to roll it all the way up to standing. Nice. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, clasp all but your index fingers together. And then we're going to reach the arms behind our head. Chest is lifting. Hips are going forward. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly bring it back up. Round through the spine as you bring those fingertips all the way down to the mat. Nice. Roll it all the way up. Arms reach up. Interlace all but your index fingers. Arms go behind your ears. Chest lifts and hips go forward. Bring it back up using your core. Round it forward. Release that grip all the way down. Nice. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Feet are flat. And rock some weight into the toes and the heels. Toes and heels. Nice. Turn the toes out towards the edges of your mat and then sink the hips down in between your heels. Slowly straighten as you kind of come into a little fold. So you're going to sink down into a nice little squat. And then hips go all the way up. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Turn the toes forward. Roll it all the way up. Very nice. Arms reach up. You can step those feet in, not completely touching, but add a little bit of space in between your feet. Nice. Arms are up overhead. Deep breath in. And we're going to sit nice and low like we're sitting into a chair. Core is engaged here. Arms are up by your ears. Big inhale. Exhale, stand it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, sit. And stand. 2 more. Sit. Like you're coming into a chair. Stand. Last one. Sit nice and low. Hold it here for 3, 2, and on this next time standing up, you're going to lift the right leg with you. So flexing the foot, lifting the knee. Very nice. You're engaging your core here, so you're not rounding through the spine. Everything's nice and straight. Big breath in. On the exhale, bring that right ankle to your left knee. Flex the right foot, and then sit again, nice and low. Very good. Holding here for 3, 2, and bring that leg right back up with you. Exhale, send it straight back behind you. Hands come to your heart center. You can flex the foot or point, whatever you choose. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the foot down. Ball of your foot is on the mat. Arms reach up. Very nice. Big inhale here. Exhale, spin the right heel down, open up the arms so they're parallel with your mat. Nice job. We're going to take that left arm up and almost like we're trying to pat ourselves on the back here. So your left palm is coming in between your shoulder blades. Right hand is coming to that left elbow. So you should immediately feel this all the way down your left side, especially in that left tricep. Bending into that left knee. We're going to reach the torso back and then forward opposite way. One more time. and forward. Very nice. From here, release the arms so they're stretching in front of you. Very nice. Reverse one more time with the arms free and forward. Very nice. Holding here, using those obliques for 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Arms come back parallel, straighten through the front leg. We're going to turn the toes forward. Lift, puff up the chest. Exhale, fold all the way over. Nice. Press up halfway. Left palm is to the mat. Inhale, open up that right arm. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Fold it again nice and deep. Press into the right arm. Right hand this time. Open up the left arm. And bring it down. Nice. Halfway lifting. Walk the hands over to the left. And we'll step that right foot back to meet the left. Tuck the chin down and roll all the way up to standing. Very nice. All right, let's do the other side. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sitting nice and low. Inhale up. Exhale, sit. One more up. Exhale, sit. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. This time, standing up, but lifting the left foot with you, the left leg with you, flexing the left foot. Holding here for just a moment. 3, 2, and 1. All right, open up that left knee, left ankle comes to the right knee, flexing the left foot. Sitting nice and low here. Giving yourself a moment to wobble, but you should also feel in that left hip. 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to slowly lift all the way back up. Left leg is going to shoot behind you. Hands come to heart center, balancing on that right leg. Closing that left hip down. Very nice. Lower the left ball of your foot down to the mat. Arms reach up. Beautiful job. Deep breath in. And exhale, spin the left heel down. Open up the arms parallel to the mat. Very nice. We're going to take that right hand, bring it behind us, in between our shoulder blades. Take the left hand to that right elbow. Bend into the right knee. Sometimes we can forget. And we're going to reach it back. Should feel really good. And forward. One more. Reaching it back. And forward. Nice. This time free the arms. They're reaching up overhead. Use your obliques, lifting all the way up and back. Forward. One more time. And forward. Holding here, using those obliques for 3, 2, and 1. Opening back up. Arms are parallel to the mat. Straighten through the front leg. Turn the right toes forward. Puff up the chest. Exhale, fold it all the way over. Very nice. If you'd like, you can always turn your toes in a little bit if that feels good, a little different sensation. Again, you're looking directly in between your legs, relaxing your head, nodding it yes, shaking it no. It's good to get a little blood flow directly to the brain. Inversions are so good for like a nice refresh. Nice. Pressing halfway up here. Left palm is in the center of the mat. We're opening up the right arm like we're trying to reach over to the left side. Nice. Bring it down. Inhale, open up left arm. And bring it down. Lift up halfway. Walk the hands to the right. And this time we're going to step that right foot back, coming to a high plank. Very nice. Let's press those heels back and rock them forward. Back, then rocking forward onto our toes. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice. When you're on your toes, take a push-up. Option to come to your knees here. Keep the elbows in by your ribs. So lowering all the way down. Untuck the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift your thighs up off the mat. Exhale, hips go up and back. Coming to that upside down V as well. Very nice. Big breath in. And exhale. Nice. All right, let's lift the right leg. And exhale, step it in between your hands. We're going to straighten through the right leg and then lift the left heel so you're really pressing through that left heel, lifting your chest away from your leg. So my fingertips are framing my right foot and I'm actually just staring at my toes. You should be feeling this in that right hamstring. You can always use some blocks here if you'd like. Very nice. Now we're going to go ahead and bend both knees. Left knee comes down to the mat. Untuck the left toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, right hand comes to the right hip. And we're going to reach all the way over, or if you'd like, you can bring the right fingertips all the way down to the mat or to a block or something else to hold on to. Nice. Bring it back up. Half split, so we're flexing the right toes towards our face. Fingertips come down, getting a little deeper into those hamstrings. Very nice. Lift it up, come back to that lunge, but this time we're going to send our hips forward into it. Hands can come to your right knee. And really breathe into this. You should be really feeling it in the left hip flexor. Nice. Alrighty. You're going to bring the hands down and bring that right foot back. Curl the toes. Hips go up and back again. Straightening through the legs to that upside down V. All right. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Straighten through the front leg and lift that right heel so you're pressing that right heel forward. Make sure you pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Fingertips are to the mat and you're lifting your chest away from your leg. Spine is nice and straight. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. Bend both knees. Untuck the right toe. Inhale, arms reach up here. Option to bring that left hand to the left hip and just reach it over, or bring the left fingertips all the way down and reach it over. Bring it back up using your core. And then half split, flexing those left toes towards your face and straightening through the front leg. Now you can melt your chest towards your thigh. And whenever you're ready, you can bend into that knee. Hands come to the front knee, sink into that left leg, getting into that right hip flexor. Chest is lifted, gaze is softened, your jaw is soft, your breathing is steady. One more breath in, stay for the exhale. Nice. Go ahead and bring your hands to frame your foot. Bring that left foot back, so now you're in a tabletop. Left palm comes to the center of the mat. Inhale, open up the right arm. Exhale, reach that arm through. Right side of your head comes down, press into the left palm. If you'd like to play around here, you can always extend the left leg back. Bring it back in. Open up that right arm one more time and sweep it forward as you come down. Right palm is down. Inhale, open up the left arm. Exhale, reach it all the way through. Right palm is pressed into the mat. I like to bring that palm that's pressing into the mat away from my face so that this arm is kind of at like a 90 degrees, so it's not right up on my face. Option to shift into that left leg and straighten through the right, just to play around for funsies. Nice, you can bring it back down, open up the left arm, and sweep it forward. Should feel good in the shoulder. Back down. Very nice. All right, come down to sitting on your heels or sitting on your bum one more time. Hands come to your knees. We're going to take a big circle to the right. Big circle to the left. Step those feet flat on the mat. Hands come behind you. Big inhale here. Exhale, hips go up, gaze goes back. And bring it all the way down. Extend your legs out and slowly lower it all the way down. Find a nice inhale here and a long extended exhale. You can flex your feet towards your face, wiggle your toes, roll your wrists. And then just relax for a nice 30 or 45 seconds, just absorbing everything you just did. All right, friends, let's take one more breath in through the nose. And exhale. You can slowly rock onto either side if you like, and then gently press up to a seated position. Nice. You can bring your palms together to your forehead. Just a reminder that what you allow in here is so very important. What you listen to is so very important. Language is extremely important. So just being very mindful of what you allow in here and being very mindful of how you process and analyze and sort through everything that comes in through here. Palms to your lips as a reminder to speak kindly to yourself and speak kindly to others. Sometimes we may not agree with each other, but that doesn't mean that we can't show each other grace. That doesn't mean that we need to be ugly or hostile. You can peacefully disagree. That is an option. Palms to your heart as a reminder that you are loved, you are valued, you are so very special, you're important, your existence matters. God loves you, God adores you, God created you in His image, and He wants a closer relationship with you always. No matter if you aren't interested, no matter if you're running away, no matter if you've already run away and you're returning, He always wants a relationship with you. Whew, thankfully. One more breath in through the nose, friends, and a long exhale out. You can flutter your eyes open. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you'd like to see more like this. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. If you'd like to support me further, I will leave my Cash App and my Venmo on the next screen. I will leave my Venmo because Cash App doesn't work anymore. I'll leave my Venmo on the next screen. Anything and everything is extremely appreciated. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next class. Bye.